count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult, I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I put a residual, and f***ing your like it's part of my ritual. Part of the visual, but money you give me it's typical. I wanted it physical, $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable, don't wanna fall off so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical, I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I bought on the principle, remember the teachers is all of my. Now look all of them pitiful, and all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos, tres. Big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give up if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give up if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Proceed with caution. I heard if you taste it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. The hate it is slowly endorsing. Not coldly important. My Basani like Tommy and Martin. We ballin' your courtin'. The with your like we turning your heart in. She don't need a. She from all of the money we countin'. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it, can't take it when you die.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this about my I gotta now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in there in my
MIA, I might go MIA. Roll up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers. That's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers. What more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers. What more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on a fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on her face, so please don't try to me. I got a for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really got. I gotta keep. I got like right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA.
MIA. I might go MIA.
Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, weigh it up, bust it down, open up, seal, look, stand up, it's a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play, no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma bust down, seal up, bust down, break it down, bust down, weigh it up, 30, 50, 100, I'm down, stay 10 toes, I'm down, 10 toes, Jenny Craig with them, diamond dance like Chris Brown, lick 'em out, water don't drown, neck whip like baptized, church, MJ with the 4-5, fade away, no buns, hey what, never like a mummy, fake to a dummy, got a lot of young dummies, go roll rap with the tummy, by the apartment, I moved in abundance, buzz on the, I split the like circumference, stand up, it's a buzz.
It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. And this, a pivotal Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. From TD Garden. The jump controlled by Miami. Dragic. And that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Dragic with the basketball. Just getting started in Game 3. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Dragic. He made his first effort, but not that time. Celtics have it. Gets a look, can't hit.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
He throws it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
His first effort off the mark. To Waiters. Knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Hayward. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Waiters to Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
And Kemba Walker, high degree of difficulty, but that's where he thrives. Counted for 3.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
And Dion Waiters still gets it to go down with a hand in his face.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
I got ball.
Hayward. Over to the right side. Add 2 points to the board.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
It's the Heat with the possession. Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
He knows he needs his bench. Brad Stevens turns to his reserves. A drive by Butler, but his shot won't fall. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Dragic with it. Up 5. Jaylen Brown pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Jaylen Brown. Bam Adebayo able to recover with the block. And this will be out of bounds off of Butler. Someone needs a breather. Erik Spoelstra making the move to his bench. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Miami's got it. Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all over him.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Enes Kanter tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
4-3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Butler to bring it up. It's an 8-point lead. He was hacked. They let it go. Beyond the arc for 3. It's Winslow with the rebound. Miami with the basketball. Has a look. It's Tatum with the rebound. Fires the 3. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. To Jaylen Brown. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Changes coming from both sides right now. From long range. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. At the buzzer. He got it out well before the red light came on. And that extends the lead at the end of the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Boston with the basketball. Walker to Jaylen Brown. Probing the defense. Walker. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. They find themselves down 10. Down to 5 on the 24th. Walker. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Dragic. Rebound, Ojale. And too much contact.
A simple touch foul.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. The shot almost. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Can't connect from in close.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Dragic. Shot by Jones, no good. Myers-Leonard sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Goran Dragic. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Ball's controlled by Boston. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Hayward. For 3. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Great feed. Shot won't go.
After a miss like that, you at least have to rub your hands on your shorts. At least make it seem like the ball slipped.
The shot clock. And the denial.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Tatum buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Butler to Dragic. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's the Heat with the possession. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
New blood coming in for both sides. Dragic. Five to shoot for Miami. Jason Tatum with the block. Shot clock violation. Walker. No good. That's great defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Cashes in for two.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Walker with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Here's a chance from long range. Look out, Kemba hitting the tough shots here.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing now.
He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Walker. The pass set it all up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Dragic. Jason Tatum snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. He'd have the basketball. Dragic. Not that time. He misses. To Marcus Smart. Walker. To Jaylen Brown. Walker. Tough shot. Well defended. And scores. Deep three at the buzzer. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number. Tight game through the first two quarters as we resume play here in the third. To Hayward. Fires the three. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Dragic into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Won't go.
This team is collectively feeding off their negative energy so far in the second half. Everybody is mad. Everybody is frustrated. Nobody's decided to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses. Waiters to Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock for the Heat, down to 3. Dragic. Message received. Well defended.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
It's the Heat with the possession. Take stock of the floor to Waiters. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Almost. Unlucky bounce. To Marcus Smart. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Dragic to Butler. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. To Marcus Smart. A lot of contact. No whistle.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Hayward hits the three-pointer.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
To Butler. Goes to the right side. Dragic. Not getting the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Hayward. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Dragic. And Boston has the rebound. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Substitution being made in this one. Finishes strong.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Walker to Marcus Smart. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Stuffs it down with authority.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Celtics have it. Walker gets to the basket and scores.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Butler to Waiters. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Oh, he had it. To Kemba Walker, 4-3. And Kemba Walker, muscle memory put to good use there.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Waller into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. The drive, right to the basket. Jimmy Butler, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball.
Kemba Walker matched up with Jimmy Butler. To Marcus Smart. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Walker. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Deep right corner. Beyond the arc for 3. That's not his range. It's no good. Walker into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up with the Celtics in front. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
Celtics have it. Walker gets it in the right corner. Jumper's good.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Dragic to Butler. Won't go down. Fires the 3, and Kemba Walker knocks it down for 3.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Leads a bucket. From long range, he engulfed him that time. To Butler. Oh, emphatic slam.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
To Walker. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Dragic with the basketball. All even here in the fourth. Nice pass to get things going.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Dragic. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Walker. 5 to shoot. Has a look. Almost, but no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. That's no good. To Dragic. To Waiters. Dion Waiters. With that, he's 5 for 9.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Walker with the basketball. Trailing by 4. Over to the right side. For 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Dragic. Had a chance, but it's no good. Walker to Hayward. Lets it fly from long range. Gordon Hayward, tough make there. Can't really fault the defender.
And he is just turning up here in the second half. In the first, he didn't seem that engaged. Now, he seems hungry.
Here's a chance from long range. To Cantor. Kemba Walker matched up with Jimmy Butler. To Hayward. Fires the 3. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Now the Heat gonna use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the players left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it. He has his team's attention.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Dragic. It's Cantor with the board. Walker into the front court. Leaves just a point. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
To Waiters. Here comes the screen. Waiters to Dragic. Finish that. Into the front court, it's Walker. Leads 4. to Jaylen Brown. Deep left corner. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Dragic to Butler. Has a chance. Jimmy Butler. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the course.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Waiters. Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good. To Butler. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good. To Hayward. 4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Gordon Hayward rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
We got London on the track.
Hey, I need 2 votes. With the Juicebox. With that Kuko. With that Juice. With your Juicebox. With that Kuko. I need 2 votes. I'm not no vote. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pocket the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Haters dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the prices. I don't with this for we got. We got. Jam to them. They don't take none of the artists, so I'm. Problem is, you see me get it. 8212 was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I hear the story, be like, that was tragic. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, shuffle limousines.
It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. And this, a pivotal Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Jazz as they enter play. They took 2 big steps forward on the road, winning both those first 2 games. Now they've come back home with a 2-0 lead already in their pocket.
And this has been a one-sided series so far, and not in the way we even expected. I mean, what a position to be in. Get 2 wins on the road, now you're coming home already up 2-0 with a chance to put a stranglehold on the series.
Oh, emphatic slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
James into the front court. Just getting started in Game 3. Has a look. LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Probing the defense. Has a chance. Shot for Mitchell won't go. LeBron into the front court. Down 2. For 3. His first effort off the mark. Gets to the basket and scores.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Davis. Rudy Gobert swats it. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Leads 4. Wide open look, won't go.
It didn't hurt him this time, but defensively, you got to prevent him from even catching the ball to begin with.
Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Los Angeles, they have it. Tony Bradley sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Conley. Sizing up the defense. Trying to cash in. Not going down for him this time. LeBron into the front court. 8-2 our score. Free throws coming up.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
LeBron James, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Utah with the possession. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Beyond the arc for three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Conley. Slams it down.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
At 5. Down to 4. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
JaVale McGee pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Davis can't connect. Jazz have the ball. To Conley. Here comes the screen. To Conley. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. And the Lakers have the rebound. Long key from three-quarters court. That's the end of one here in game number 3. Jay and I return in a moment. This is the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Down low for Gobert. And the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
LBJ. LeBron James, 4 out of 10.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
LeBron with it up top. Now down 6. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And Mike Conley, at his size, gets it away quickly and knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Conley into the front court. Lead stands at 7. To Joe Ingles. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Caldwell Pope. Slam dunk.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And he throws it down. Rudy Gobert with the slam.
The true measure of Rudy Gobert comes on the defensive end. He was all-NBA defensive first team and was tied for the lowest opponent field goal percentage at 43%. You ain't getting by that.
Conley into the front court. His team up by 7. To Joe Ingles. And he'll head to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Joe Ingles has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. And he makes them both. LeBron James with the rock. Probing the defense. James. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Joe Ingles to Conley. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Rudy Gobert. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Across the timeline, it's Conley. It's an 8-point lead. Here comes the screen. Mitchell in a matchup with Boogie. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Davis, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
It's James controlling the offense. 4-3. LeBron James drills the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Conley into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Gobert. Rudy Gobert at the line for 2 shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Across the timeline comes James. Down 6. Has a look. LeBron shot off the mark. The follow won't go either. James. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Danny Green. LeBron James won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. So the 2 teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you all set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. James into the front court. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Anthony Davis sends it away. And that's going to get out of bounds off a Laker. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock and abuses the rim with the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. It's James controlling the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And draws the contact. So, Rudy Gobert going to the line for 2 shots.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Rudy Gobert, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. LeBron into the front court. His guy's down 11. Rudy Gobert with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Rudy Gobert able to recover with the block. 4th this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Mitchell hits the 3-pointer. LeBron into the front court. 14-point deficit. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
And he misses that one free throw. Can't connect. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Spins and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Anthony Davis, huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people.
Stuffs it down with authority. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Utah as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. To Gobert. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
LBJ has it. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
LeBron James with a piece. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To shoot for Utah. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. To James. Short jumper won't go down. To Joe Ingles. LeBron James tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Lakers ball. It goes down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Mitchell against Cousins. Has a chance. Mitchell shot off the mark. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Desperation shot here from half court. That ends the third quarter. The Jazz out in front. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Rudy Gobert swats it. Ooh, 5 now.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Missed a wide open look. LeBron with it up top. Trailing by 11. It's good. And 1.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 66% in this contest. To Conley. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. Across the timeline comes James. His guys down by 9. That's out. Last touch by Mike Conley. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. He's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
LBJ with it. Easy path to the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Gobert to Conley. Mike Conley. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
And easy, too, get back on defense.
Lakers at the controls right now. James to Kyle Kuzma. Surveys the floor. Runner's good there. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
James into the front court. Down 11. Can't connect. The follow won't go either. Gobert to Conley. Mike Conley, now 4 for 9.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Los Angeles, they have it. Rudy Gobert sends it away. 8 now. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Substitution being made in this one. Conley into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Turnaround, it's good.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Mitchell. Rebound hauled in by Cousins. LeBron into the front court. Trailing by 15. Fires the 3. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Conley. And a putback slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Nothing going here on that drive. Rudy Gobert pins it. 9 blocks. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory. They've taken a commanding lead in this best-of-7 series. 3 games tonight. 1 victory left. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on...
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked. I've been self-made from the